Okay ha? Tatanong ko lang muna kung magtatanong ba ito. Phone North, do you want to ask? Please unmute.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Is there something you would like to ask?
Yes, I would love to ask some questions, if that's okay. I listened
Are you
to
are you the one? Are you the one who's coming here last time, brother?
Nope,
Oh, so you're another foreign man.
I am. I'm from Norway.
You're
Greetings
from
from
okay,
Norway.
Norway. And then
Yes.
what is your religion, if you don't mind?
I'm an agnostic atheist.
Agnostic atheist. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. But I would like to talk a little about the conversation you had with the news unit, a friend of mine, where you talked about Richard Baxter. And you talked about, he said that you showed the quote where it said that in, I think it was John 10:16, if I don't remember correctly, it said that there was one Catholic church. Do you remember this, brother Punto?
You remember my name?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I used the Richard Baxter translation, brother.
Do you
Is that
mind showing that again?
Yeah, of course. Okay, I will show it to you once again. Richard Baxter explained what was written in John 10:16. Okay. I will show you once again. Where is it? Here. Bible, Richard Baxter. Here it is. That's the one, brother.
Yes, thank you so much. This is from his book that is called Paraphrases on the New Testament, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So, did you know that Richard Baxter was not a Catholic?
Yeah, I know. That's why we use it against non-Catholic. Because if we use Catholic Bible, they will say, "Oh, it's your Bible." That's why we
But
use non-Catholic Bible to show them that even non-Catholic Bible is proving that the Catholic Church is the one true church founded by Christ.
So I would like to say that this is a commentary on the Bible. It's not a translation of the Bible. Would you agree to that?
Yeah, it's a paraphrase. I'm telling the other brother last day that Richard Baxter is explaining that this fold that was referring in John 10:16, that fold is the one Catholic Church. That's what he explains.
But it also says under after it says Jews and Gentiles shall be one Catholic Church under me, only universal head and shepherd. That is talked about Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is not really the Catholic Church, is it?
It is the Catholic Church. Actually, if you search where the Catholic Church began, the Catholic Church began in Jerusalem almost 2,000 years ago. Okay, I will show you another book of encyclopedia here. It's called the New Book of Knowledge Encyclopedia, Volume 16, page 281. It says, the history of the Roman Catholic Church began in an upper room in Jerusalem almost 2,000 years ago. About 120 persons were gathered there. They were followers of Jesus Christ and they were awaiting the coming of the Holy Spirit He had promised to send them from heaven. The day on which the Holy Spirit came down is considered the birthday of the church. The church may be described as the society that Jesus founded. It is referred to the Roman Catholic Church.
Can I ask which book this is from?
The New Book of Knowledge Encyclopedia, Volume 16, page 281.
And who wrote this book?
I think lots of authors, because this is an encyclopedia, no? Lots
Mm,
of it doesn't focus only in one author, because every article have an author.
yes.
Mm.
And do you think that you don't think where it says in the Bible that where two or more gather, I will be with them? How do you think about that?
Yes, of course. He is referring to the true church, not to the Protestant, because on that very time, when Jesus said to his disciples, there is no Protestant yet, only his church. According here
Do you think
in
that Jesus made the Catholic Church while he was
yes,
on earth?
Uh, um,
yes, of course.
by the, by
Here,
Brother Jando, brother, what is your name by the way, brother?
You can call me Fro, Fro,
If
Fro.
Fro, okay, brother Fro,
Yes.
I noticed that you are asking about the books of what Jando used, no?
Yes.
So, do you have any standard that you are believing? Any
What do you
kind,
mean by
Bible
standard?
standard like encyclopedia or even in the Bible because you are asking about the Baxter's translation. So you don't believe
Mm-hmm.
it. So is there any Bible that you are
Okay.
believing?
I would say that for me, reading the translation of King James is the best translation of the Bible, I would
Okay.
say.
So if
That
we
is
can prove to
my
you, if we
opinion.
can prove to you that Catholic exists in King James version, do you believe now?
If you could show me that without any
So,
reference to
let
another
me
book,
hear your answer first. Would you believe if I can prove to you that Catholic exists in King James Bible?
I would like to say see that evidence. Yes.
Okay, but let me ask you first.
Hmm.
What do you understand about Catholic? I mean, the meaning of the Catholic? Do you know what's the meaning of the Catholic? Maybe you know it, right?
Yeah, it is the Church of
You,
Jesus Christ. Yes.
no, I mean what I mean is the meaning of it. Catholic means, do you believe that it is universal?
Yeah, universal. I
When
understand.
we
Yeah.
say when we say universal, it is for all nation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you what Christ says about the house of God. First, let me show you what Saint Paul says about the house of God. Okay.
By the way,
In
Ponto. What does that mean in English?
point by point,
Point by point. Okay. Thank you.
or else on point, like that.
Okay. Thank you.
In First Timothy 3:15, brother, this is what Saint Paul says about the church of God. Okay. Okay. Let me read it first. Saint Paul says, "But I tarry long, that thou mayest know how you oughtest to behave thyself in the house of God, which is the church of the living God, the pillar and the ground of truth." The
Hmm.
ground of truth. So the church of God, no, the church of God was called the house of God. Okay. Oh, I just want you
Hmm.
to know that the church of the living God is the house of God.
Hmm.
Jesus says in Mark 11:17, this is what Jesus says, brother. And he thought, saying unto them, by the way, this is quoted from the book of Isaiah, okay?
Yep.
Jesus says, saying unto them, is it not written? So, quoted from the book of Isaiah.
Hmm.
My house, what is the house, again, according to Paul?
The house of God. Yeah.
The church of the living God, right?
Hmm.
Shall be called of all nations. While ago, I asked you that Catholic means universal. You confirm it, and I ask again. So when we say universal, is it of all nations? You said yes. So here, Christ says, "My house, the church of the living God, shall call of all nations," or Catholic. Do you affirm?
Hmm.
Would
Hmm.
you affirm?
You said that. Yes.
So, do you agree now that the Church of the Living God is Catholic?
I believe that you believe that, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
So we don't need any translations to show to you now that Catholic is the real Church of God.
Now, I don't know how much you know about this, but
Because brother,
yeah.
why we need some translations? Why we need some translations? Because some of Protestant brothers, they are
Hmm.
asking for verbatim words that they want to read letter by letter the word Catholic in the Bible. That's why we use some translations that some scholar translated it in the Catholic Church. That's why we use some translators. But even though without the translations, brother, we can prove to you that the Church of the Living God is Catholic according to Lord Jesus itself himself.
Do you think that if God had a church on earth, it would be perfect?
What?
Do you think that
No,
if God had a church on earth, it would be perfect?
no.
No. Why not?
We don't, because even the 12 apostles, there were Thomas who always doubt. There were
Yeah, Thomas the doubter.
Peter,
Yeah. Yes.
Peter who denies
Denied
Jesus
Jesus.
three
Yes, three
times,
times.
and
Yes.
Judas who betrayed Jesus. That's why
Yes.
we don't think that the church built by Christ is perfect. We don't believe that.
And one thing Jesus brother says in John 15:16 is he says like this, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. So meaning, no matter no matter what defect the church has, but because it was God who gathered it, so there's no problem about it, brother, because it is God who will abide the church regardless if it is defective or not. But again, in John 15:3, in John 15:3, Christ says it's already cleansed, brother, no? In John 15:3, this is what Christ says to the church, to his church. Let me read it to you. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Okay? So,
Now,
no more
yes.
blemish, no more spotless about the church, brother. Although they were chosen on that, on that, ano yung ano, English ng hindi ko mag-gets yung
It's
hindi ko makuha yung
okay. Yeah,
English.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, yeah.
What I mean is no matter how the church uh, defected before it was chosen, but it was already cleansed by God Himself,
Hmm.
brother.
I understand. Do you think?
Mm.
Do you think the Catholic Church, through the years, have had a very bad image?
Like what?
Yes,
Like what?
yes, in humanly perspective, because according to the church is like Christ that has two natures, divine and human. So
Mm.
in its human side, of course, that's why we heard that some priests are doing like this, like that, some
Hmm.
bishops against the Pope. So that is a bad image against the Pope, against the church. But in his divine nature, brother, there's no blemish, there's no spotless, no, according to Saint Paul in Ephesians 5. This is what Saint Paul says about the church in 5 23. Let me read, or 26, I guess, to 5:20. Wait.
One of the things that Jesus says is that by their fruits you shall know them. Do you agree
Yeah,
on that?
let me read in 5:27 in Ephesians 5:27. This is what Paul says, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot, okay? Not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. So this is the
Do you,
the
yeah,
other side or the other part of the church, brother. No, the divine part of the church.
but do you agree that by their fruit you shall know them? Do you agree to that when Jesus says that?
Well, what do you mean by fruit? What do you mean?
So if I want to look and find a true church, right, I should look upon the fruits they gather out for the people.
Yes.
So if I'm going to judge a church, I have to look at the very good things they do and very bad things they do, right?
Yes.
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay, brother John, go on.
Uh, if you want to look for a church to join, make sure that that church was founded by Jesus Christ. There's a lot of churches here in the world. For example, Seventh Day Adventist is claiming to be true. So you look for
Yeah, and
Seventh Day Advent.
Mormon believe they are true.
Oh,
Jehovah's Witness believe they
oh,
are true. Yes, many
that's
other
why
churches.
that's why
Yes.
you have to research. Is the Seventh Day Adventist founded by who is the founder of that church? Just try to ask Google or wherever you like to research who is the founder of SDA. If the name
Yeah,
comes
it's
out,
Ellen G. White. I
then
know.
it's not
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Then that's not
Yeah.
the true church. That's not the
I
true church
agree.
because it was not founded by Jesus Christ. How about the
But
Jehovah's
I'm talking
Witnesses?
about yes, but I'm talking about your church. Should your
Uh,
church be able to show fruits of the spirit?
But
yes,
like
lots of
like this,
saints.
brother, brother Fro, no,
Mm-hmm.
because you are
Yes.
looking of the the physical appearance of the church, right?
I'm looking at people that say they represent the Catholic Church. Yes.
Yes. So what is your I mean your what is that um
Brother John Ray,
concern about
ang sabi
the
niya,
church?
Brother John Ray, ang sabi niya, para daw mahanap niya ang true church, kailangan daw niya tingnan ng bunga kung maganda bang ginagawa, kung masama ba, kung maganda, yun ang true church.
Oh, kaya nga ang tanong ko sa kanya din is ano yung concern niya doon? Brother, what is your concern about the fruits that you are asking?
I think one of my biggest concern about the Catholic Church is their history with pedophiles. I would say that is one of my biggest problems with the Catholic Church.
Pedophiles.
Yes.
Okay, that's why I told you a while ago that the human side of the church, some
I mean, it's a
priests,
part of Catholic history. Would you agree?
yes,
Yes.
but
And it's a bad thing.
can
You would
you
agree to that
can
as
you
well,
blame
right?
can you blame Jesus that among 12 apostles there is one Judas? Can you
No.
blame Jesus? No, right? So the one Judas can make all apostles Judas?
No?
No,
No.
no.
So
But
then why
but
didn't you why you want to judge the fullness, the glorious, the no spotless, no blemish according to Saint Paul in Ephesians 5:27, the church because of there is some priest or some Catholic doing pedophiles,
do
pedophilia,
you mind
or
if
some
I do you do
other
you mind if I
bad
answer
things.
that? I want to answer you.
Okay, please give me
Yes.
give me your thoughts.
I would say that Jesus did not organize Judas in a way that he would betray him, but the Catholic Church have organized a lot of their religion for
Can you
protecting
give us
pedophiles.
can you give us documents in which the Pope says this is our organization, so every priest can do pedophile? Do you have any documents of that, or
Of
it's
course
just
not.
only your idea?
It's not an ID when the
Oh, so
organist
can you
the organ
show me some evidence that
try to be honest.
no, you're not
You
honest, because if you are honest, you will
Brother
you
give
try
Henry.
to be honest,
documents.
I
Brother
said.
Henry, Brother Henry. Let me
Ah,
speak to him. Let me speak to him.
okay, go ahead.
Brother, brother, in the Catholic Church, not only pedophiles are many, but also saints. The problem is you're only looking to pedophiles, but you're not looking to our saints. Lots of saints here in the Catholic Church. Other churches have no saints. Only the Catholic Church have lots of saints. I think thousands of saints. Some saints are not named, but I believe it was thousands of saints, especially those who were eaten by the lions. Those babies who were killed. Lots of saints in the Catholic Church compared to pedophiles. And no matter, just like uh Jesus chose Judas to be part of the church, but Judas betrayed him, doesn't mean that the whole church is also the same as Judas. Doesn't mean that all members are doubters like Thomas. But the founder never changed. For example, if I look for a true church, I better have to look for the church founded by Christ, because it is the church
Right.
that was uh Christ is speaking to in Matthew 28:20. Remember, I will be with you always until the
Mm,
end of the world. I will be with
amen.
you always. So that church should remain until the end of the world. Now, what if that church, some of their members have uh uh pedophile members? Does it mean it is not already the true church? Brother Junior, where is that verse in Matthew 13:44? I guess let us read that.
I think my problem, Brother
Uh,
Santo,
I, I
my
I will
problem.
just. Mm,
Do you mind if I answer to that? My problem
okay.
is that when the Catholic Church said they were sorry about this, and I appreciate they said they were sorry.
Oh,
It showed that they organized by moving people inside of the church that was pedophile from one church to another church to another church to another church. And that is my problem, is that the organization were not looking for the victims, but the people that was betraying the acts.
no, I don't think so.
You don't think so? They say
Lots of
they
bishops
the
were
cat
kicked out.
the Catholic Church said sorry. You know that,
Yes,
right?
yes. Saying sorry doesn't mean that the church is not no longer true, because it remains
No,
just like.
but saying sorry about doing this shows
No,
that
bro.
it
No,
has
no,
done.
no. That's not the point. Saying sorry is admitting that some of the members were doing bad things. But it
Mm.
doesn't mean that the whole church is bad. For example, I will read you this in Matthew 13:44. This is Jesus who says this, okay? According to him, the kingdom of heaven is like this. A man happens to find a treasure hidden in a field. He covers it up and again, and is so happy that he goes and sells everything he has, and then goes, 45. Where's that,
Anong statement ba diyan do?
katong nagkaba, katong naglabay og kuan ba, naglabay og ang gabi gisudlan og sagbot.
Matthew
Hakuna
9:13.
Matata.
Ah?
Matthew 9:13.
Matthew, that's not 9:13. No, no,
But
no, that's not
I'm
9:13.
going to ask if
13:48.
I
13:48.
didn't really want to
13,
talk about
13,
this, but
13:48.
I think my
Brother,
question
let
I
me
think
finish
my
this
question
one.
yes, my original question was this: when I looked at you talking to the news unit on that stream, it seemed like you were making fun of him. Would you agree to that?
Making
No,
fun of him?
not
No,
fun of him. We're not making fun of
no.
him. We are we just only
We are laughing, brother, because he accused us of lying. Though we're just only reading. That's why we're laughing, because even though we're just reading, actually he has a lot of answers that have no evidence. That's why we laugh, because we have evidence, but he accused us of being lying, of being a liar, but him have no evidence claiming to be true. That's why we don't make fun of him. We just laugh because look at this man. We are
So why did
providing
you talk?
evidence.
Why did you talk about him literally like 2 days after that with the big brother, the big pastor of your church? You showed him on stream two days after and tried to mock him and make fun of him.
We are not mocking him. We don't make funny of him. We are just laughing. We are just laughing because uh we only read our evidences, but yet he is accusing us to be a liar. We're just reading,
Yes,
and
it was a
he.
lie that it was in the Bible that there was a Catholic Church. That was a lie because that wasn't in the Bible. It was in a commentary by Richard Baxter. So that was not a translation of the Bible. You said it was a translation of the Bible. That was a lie. So he has
No.
a right to call you a liar because it was a commentary. It was not a translation of the Bible.
Okay, if that's what you think, but for me,
I do
in
think that.
here in our country, we believe that it is a translation. But I think for you it's not a translation, it's a commentary.
It's
But for
yeah,
us
it's a commentary.
it
Yes.
is a translation of Richard Baxter to John 10:16 that he explained it. Paraphrase. Paraphrase is let me show this Burjunre, will you
It's
please
like
find
rewriting.
wi-
Rewriting. You would translate it to rewriting, right?
but changing the words.
Yes, rewriting.
Oh, changing the words,
Yes, changing
using
the
a
words,
word,
rewriting.
using a word not used by the author, but that word is referring to the what author has been taught.
But the way you showed it on stream when he was on was very dishonest.
What?
The way you showed it on stream while he was on was very dishonest.
No, it's
From
not.
my point of view and
It's
his
not.
point of
It's
view, it
not.
is.
It's not dishonest because what we are doing here, we are showing the people that in this program we are very truthful on what we are saying. We are truthful that what we are teaching here is has reference to provide. But according to him, he is part of church built by Christ, but he doesn't know when was his church established. He's
It was
claiming to be
this.
the
I, I
what?
I would say that his church was established 2,000 years ago when Jesus
No,
said, "Where
no,
two or more are gathered, I am with him."
no. His church
That
was not
is,
established 2,000 years ago. Actually, I asked him if your
I
church,
know you asked
if
him.
if
Yes.
if your church was established 2,000 years ago, then you should claim that the one who compiled the Bible was part of your church. But he never said that. According to him, the one who compiled the Bible was the Catholic Church. Then, are you part of that Catholic Church? Did the church from Jerusalem went to Rome? He said yes. Now, where is the church in Rome? He said it's the Catholic Church. Are you part of that church? I am no longer part of that church. Why? He goes out. And according to Apostle John in 1 John 2:18 to 19, the one who goes out to the church is called the
Also,
Antichrist. Hmm.
Brother Janto, he has
What?
tried many, many times to come back and talk to you, but you will not allow him to come back.
I didn't do that. Actually, we are
He
waiting when
was
he comes back.
he was here yesterday and the day before.
But he never told us. You know,
He was in
here in
chat
Zoom,
waiting.
here in Zoom,
Yes.
for us we know that you want to ask question, you have to press the option on Zoom to raise hand.
Yes.
A yellow hand will pop out on the right part of your camera, and we will
I know. I know. I know. I
oh,
know.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
no one pops out.
Okay.
It never pops out. Actually,
Brother Burjando.
I just called you now because your camera was open.
Yes.
You never press the raise
No, I
hand
did not.
button.
No.
Oh,
No.
but I
No,
I,
I did
I
not.
saw you that your camera is open, and I think
Yeah.
I think this is the one who talks with us. That's why I told
No.
you. That's why Brother Junior asked you, are you the
Yes.
one
No.
who speak to us?
I am a friend of his.
Oh,
I'm a very good friend.
that's the
Yeah.
reason why. That's the reason why it is not true that we are not allowing him to come back again. We unmute you because we thought that you are him.
Okay. So he's welcome back on your broadcast.
Yeah,
I
he
can tell
can.
him that.
Oh yes, he can ask us
Okay.
anytime. But the very moment I cannot forget it, he said, "Whatever we say, he will reject whatever we say according to him."
Yes. I
So what's the
understand.
purpose? So what's the purpose you want to come back again?
I understand that. The reason why I want you to talk to him is because he's a Christian. I'm not.
Yeah, that's the reason why
Yeah, because I don't
we
believe
unmute
in.
you.
I don't believe in the Bible.
I know you're an agnostic. I know,
Yeah. I
but
don't see a reason.
but the one the reason why I unmute you because we thought that you are him.
Yes. Okay.
So it is not true that we are not allowing him. But the question is,
Okay.
he said he will reject all we said.
Well, he has been in other thoughts. He wanted to talk to you again because he thought you were interesting to talk to.
Of course,
He's a very
Yeah.
good friend of mine. I know he has a very good heart. And
we are
his fiance is from
Leyte.
Philippines. Yeah,
Yeah,
from Leyte. Yeah.
Leyte. Oh, actually, in this program, we are very welcome
Do
to
you know
those.
that you have watchers around the world on his channel because he was on there?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. What he said is he has a Bible study program, but
Yes, he has a
but
YouTube channel.
we
Yes.
never knew that. We are aired also there. We are
Mhm.
also aired there. We don't
Of
know
course,
that.
yeah.
What we knew is we accept someone who wants to discuss with us, who wants to ask
Yes.
question, who wants to discuss with us. We're open.
Well, you can say hi to David now because he's probably watching
Oh,
this.
so his
Yes,
name
he's a
is
good.
David. So his name
Yes,
is
very good
David.
man.
David, shout out.
Yes, David, the news unit.
What's his name? David,
The news unit.
the news unit. No, no,
Yes.
no. That's the program. The news unit.
Mhm.
His last name. What is his last name?
Casper.
David Casper. Okay, now we knew his
Yes.
name. David Casper. Okay.
And I'm from Norway.
Where
I
he
am
is?
his music. I am his music minister.
Music minister, wow.
I make music.
You make music,
Yes.
You are part of his ministry.
I am a part of his channel.
Not his ministry.
No, not his ministry. I make music for him.
So your concern for coming here is to fix between him and us?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, brother,
There's no
there's no
problem.
problem. No?
Okay, good.
You know,
good.
in having
He wanted to have more conversations with you because
Okay.
he liked talking to you guys, and I also like talking to you
please
guys.
please tell him that in having a discussion like this, especially from faith to another faith, there is always a clash like that.
I agree.
So please tell him, that just don't make it serious,
Yeah.
no
I
matter
understand.
no matter what emotions we give to him, or what emotions he paid to us also. So
Yeah.
does not matter. It's all about arguments.
I agree.
No,
It's all
emotions
about
is
argument.
beside the topic. Emotions just
Brother Yanto, you are big in Norway. I will tell you that. I have a lot of Norwegian friends that watch your program.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations, bro.
Brother Angel, is there something you would like to say, Brother Angel?
Yeah. Now, I was wondering, bro, Pro, right? Your name is
Yes.
Pro, am I right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yes, and I was just wondering when you said you're an atheist, but
Agnostic
now
atheist.
you're reading KJB, right?
I read the Bible. Yes, I love the Bible.
You love the Bible, but you're atheist.
I love the Bible.
So what happened if you're atheist and you love the Bible, and
Yes.
atheists don't believe in God, and Bible is a word of God. So how come your atheist is still atheist until now?
So the reason why I am an agnostic atheist, it's very there's a
So
difference
you're
between
doubted,
a
you're
hard.
doubted. So you mean you believe God but you don't know who God is?
Pasagutin
bel-
natin muna. Wait,
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
let
a
him
good
answer.
question. No, agnostic means that I have not made my mind up.
yes.
So I
Meaning
believe
agnostic
I
means because for all I know, agnostic means they believe God but they don't know who God is.
no, not really.
Not
No,
really, but do you still believe God, right?
no, not really.
No.
There's another kind of you're another kind of agnostic, huh? Because as
Yes,
far as I know, agnostic is they believe
we
God,
can
but they don't know.
we can look it up
They
on
believe that
dictionary.
some
Don't you have a
agnostic says
dictionary
that
there?
the God is the creator of the universe, or the God is the universe it's himself itself.
No, that is called something else. It's not called
That's why
agnostic.
that is the agnostic all I know, what I
No,
know. So you
that
are
is called
different
something
kind of
else.
agnostic.
Yes, that is a
Okay.
different kind. Okay. But I believe that Jesus was alive. I believe that he was hanged on the cross, but
Amen.
I don't believe that he raised again.
You don't believe that he raised again. So
No,
okay, like this. Why do you believe Jesus as a man who lived on this earth? Why?
historical documents.
Historical and documents.
Yes,
So that documents historically, um,
there are many documents beside the Bible that says that Jesus Christ was alive, and I
so
believe
if
that.
there is another document that we can uh,
Provide.
provide to you that Christ was raised from the dead also, aside from the Bible. So do you believe in it?
I would say that is more evidence. Yes,
Oh, really?
yes, of course.
Outside the Bible?
Outside the Bible, yeah.
Because brother, if you study church history, no, the the belief of the church fathers is the same. That
Yeah, the church fathers
they
is the
they
same.
believe,
Yes.
yeah, they believe that Christ rose from the dead.
But they base mostly of that because of the Bible.
No, Bible is just another truth that you must also believe. Since you are an agnostic and you are looking for
Evidence.
evidence in
Yes.
which outside of the Bible, so if we
Mm-hmm.
can produce you that such evidence, so you
And
will
please
also
show
believe
me.
it, right?
Please show me. Yes,
Okay,
I
let
would
me
love to
let
see it.
me if what if we can search in Wikipedia or some AI. Do you believe in it?
I don't like AI or Wikipedia, but we can look it up. I will say it's more evidence for God. Yes,
But
for resurrection. Yes.
okay, okay. Sige, ikaw nga ba Jando, maghanap ka nga sa ano ba kasi may ano ka diyan eh, may you have ano ba Jando eh. I-search mga ba Jando sa ano mo
Sorry,
bro sa
sorry. What is your name, sir? I didn't catch your name.
yeah, but I'm brother Junry.
Okay.
Junry. Or you
Okay.
can call me as for short you can call me Pugi.
Poggy. Poggy sounds like a game, like
No, it's
Pokemon.
it
Pokemon.
means handsome. Like brother Angel, handsome.
Just
Brother
like you,
Pokemon.
brother pro. Just like you.
Brother Pokemon is what I'm going to
Brother
call him.
Pokemon.
You said you don't believe that Jesus was resurrected, right?
Yes.
But you believe in the Bible, right?
I believe that the Bible is correct about many things, yes. Not
Yeah.
everything, but
So
yes, a lot of
not
things.
everything. So those witnesses, like those apostles, they said, of course, Saint Paul said, our faith
Yeah.
is nothing because if Jesus was not resurrected, so how is that? Do you don't want to believe in that? So you're just like
So
selective verse
I
of the
don't
Bible?
I so I have I have not seen documents that make it possible that when you die, you can come back alive. Do you understand? Like, it's a miracle. I don't believe in the miracle
Well, that's what I'm asking you right
because
now.
it's
You don't
impossible
believe.
to produce miracles. Yes,
Yeah, but the problem is your argument is like you believe in the Bible, right? And the
no,
Bible
I
is
didn't say
saying
I believe in the Bible. I say I believe in parts of the Bible.
parts only, right?
Parts of the Bible, yes.
Which
So
part of
you
the
only
Bible do you
need.
believe in?
Which one of the Bible do you believe right now?
Like I said, I believe
There's
that
a little.
Jesus Christ was probably a person that walked on earth. I believe that he probably had apostles. I probably believe that he was crucified, but I don't believe that he woke
So
again.
if you believe of his apostles, brother, don't you know that the Bible is produced by his apostles?
I do, yeah.
I do. So do you believe that the writings
I
of the
believe
apostles?
that they think that Jesus rose again. Yes,
Not they
That's
but
think
fine.
they
So
saw it.
why
I
you are
don't-
contradicting? Why you are
That they
contradicting
saw
your
it.
belief now?
They experience it.
sorry.
Why do you
They
contradicting your
think.
belief?
No, I'm clarifying my belief. I'm
Okay,
saying
like
Yes,
this,
that
just
like this,
clarifying.
like this. Do you believe in Christ and his apostles, right?
I believe that Christ and his apostle existed.
Exist, okay? So
Yes.
these apostles of Christ that you are that you believe, is this apostles
Existed.
wrote about the existence of Christ? Do you believe in
Yes.
it or not? Do you believe? And
Yes.
that letters that they wrote is called Bible.
Yes.
So all of the statement of the apostles of Christ in which wrote it inside the Bible, do you believe in it?
I believe on it until he dies. Yes.
So how about the message of the apostles that they wrote that we can read inside the Bible that Jesus arose from the dead?
I don't believe that. No.
Oh, what
That's what
happened? You are contradicting your belief.
No. No. I believe that
parts of
they.
the Bible.
Yeah. I said parts of the Bible.
Parts of the Bible. That's what he said, bro.
That is why
Yeah.
you are contradicting your belief.
No, it's not contradiction. It's a part of the Bible that I
Parts
do
No,
lang
believe.
you
ang
actually
Then I
you
st-
just you
I
just
stopped believing
brother,
it.
you are contradicting. Actually, you are contradicting because
You can think that, but I don't think so. Can we agree to disagree?
Do you believe atheist historian Jared Lodeman?
By the way,
Never
Father,
heard of
need
him.
more cookies?
Huh?
Never heard of him.
nosebleed.
Oh,
Is there more cookies?
according to him,
I also
okay,
want a cookie, by the way.
okay,
I also want a cookie.
according to him, it is historically certain that the disciples had experiences that they believed were appearances of the risen Jesus
Yes, I believe
or
so as
risen
well.
Jesus. Now the question
Yes.
is, if he didn't raise from the dead, how did he say that? Why did he say that the apostles saw Jesus again risen?
Do you think it is possible to
No.
have visions of things that does not
No, it's
exist?
not. No, we don't agree. It's a vision because
Delusion, I mean. Like, do you think that people have seen dragons? Do you
no,
believe in dragons
all the
or
apostles seen
aliens
him.
or the Loch Ness monster? Can I
Is
also
that
have a
an
cookie, by the way?
Yeah. All
Brother
all the
Janto, I also want
apostles,
a cookie.
all the apostles.
Wait, what? There's an American?
Yeah, there's an
No,
American.
Norwegian.
Hello there!
No,
Hello there.
Norwegian,
Norwegian.
not American.
I'm Norwegian.
Not American.
I'm not an American.
He's a Norwegian.
Norwegian,
Norwegian.
not Norwegian.
No.
Norwegian,
Norwegian. Okay, he's a Norwegian.
not American.
Oh yeah. Uh where was I? Okay,
Where was I? You're there. You're just there. You're just there.
why
Anyway,
did
Mm.
uh I forgot everything because of
You were, he was distracted, right?
oh.
Bro, so can I just clarify when you just ask you can you can see by the fruit, right? You just said before.
Sorry, by their fruit you shall know them. Yes.
You should know them by their fruit, right? That's what you just
Yes.
mentioned a while ago,
I
right?
believe in that. Yes.
Yeah,
Lulo
that's
to ko,
what
sleep
you
ka.
that's what you believe, right? So that's not what we believe. Okay, you need to remember that the church doesn't believe that because the church is holy. You need to remember because of its divine founder, Jesus Christ, and the dwelling of the Holy Spirit, not because of the members are sinless. You need to remember that. No, because the church understood that it's like a church is like an hospital for sinners, where people can find the means for salvations and sanctifications, not a museum for perfect saints. You need to remember that. And those sinners, you need to remember those sinners, no, um, they are sinners because of their, of course, human weakness, fallen natures, and free will, not because of the church teachings or not divine
Ah, okay, okay,
mission.
okay. I remember what I want to said. No?
Wait, just let me finish, bro.
You go
And
ahead.
yes, you need to remember that, bro. Okay, the church, the church became holy because of the founder, not the member, because the member is still no, they have weaknesses, they have free will. It's not because the church is holy, that's why they should be holy. No, it's an hospital of sinners. That's why Jesus said, I came here not for the righteous, but for the sinners. So those sinners are still human, and human being has a weakness, and they have their own free will still, brother. So that's why Jesus said they have to be really faithful until the end, because Jesus knows they will fail, and people can choose because they have their free will, brother. So don't think that because okay, there's a lot of sinners in the Catholic Church, that's why it's not the true church. No, you need to stop thinking about that. The church is holy because the founder is holy, brother. And um these people, these members is still they in the theology they're always saying concupiscence. There's a word concupiscence. What does it mean? It means that people still,
Have
can
a
commit.
desire.
Yes, and they still can commit sin. So you need to be faithful until the end, in order for you to be saved. So you don't just erase that, brother Pro. You don't think that, oh, because the fruit are like these are sinners, so the church is not true. No, it doesn't work like that, brother. I hope you'll understand that, bro Jando.
Okay. Uh the question is, according to him, they have delusions. So the question is it possible that 10 people have the same delusion at the same time? Brother? Where is he?
No,
Oh,
wala na. Oh, still
there,
there.
there. Brother Fro,
Yes. That is
is
called a mass delusion. Have you heard of that?
is it possible to have the same delusion at the
Yes.
same time?
Yes. It's called a mass delusion.
What's a mass delusion means?
It means when multiple people have the same delusion. You can Google it, mass delusion.
Okay. So because according here, the answer is no. Not in the
Mass, ma-
clinical sense, but
there are examples of people having mass delusion.
give me an example that have mass delusion.
Okay, would you? Okay, I will find that out. Give me like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, because I have another question. When the
Some
apostles saw the risen Jesus, is it considered as a mass delusion, brother?
Okay. Um,
Brother, please answer my question. When the apostles saw the risen Jesus, is it considered a mass delusion? Yes or no?
Sorry, can you say that again?
When the apostles saw the risen Jesus, is it considered a mass delusion? Yes or no?
I think it is, yes.
Why?
Why?
Because
Because ac- but
there
because
are
ac-
examples in history where people have mass delusion. In 1994, the Ruva UFO sighting is commonly cited example. Basically, a large group of school children in Zimbabwe all started to have witnessed a UFO land down in a clearing near their school, and their school teacher in a meeting. They all claimed that they had seen an alien image out of an aircraft, and many stated that they have telepathically warned of armed conflict that would plague the world and their country specifically.
I don't think so. That's the when they saw Jesus as risen is considered a mass delusion. According here, it is not considered a mass delusion. Even atheists and agnostic historians do not classify the resurrection appearance as mass delusion because mass delusion is not a medically or scientifically valid phenomenon. Let me
Okay.
explain this clearly and deeply. Mass delusion does not exist in clinical psychology. In psychiatry, delusion is individual. It comes from brain dysfunction, chemistry imbalance, or mental illness. Therefore, two people cannot share the exact same delusion unless one transfers it to another, called polyadox. But polyadox extremely rare and usually only husband and wife, parent and child, siblings, never 10 people, never 100. And absolutely never 500 plus at the same time. But
Okay.
the apostles saw Jesus at the same time when Jesus appeared in front of them and says, peace be with you all. And they were shocked because they thought they saw a ghost. Hey, but Jesus said, hey, don't think I'm a ghost. I'm not a ghost. Because ghosts have no body and flesh. But look at me. I have bones, I have flesh, I have skin. I'm not a ghost. That's what Jesus said. Then, according here in modern science confirms that there is no such thing as a group hallucination.
Okay,
Even
I will
even
look more
atheists,
into it, okay?
even atheist scholars like Bart Ehrman,
Yes, I
Gerd
love Bart
Lodeman,
Ehrman.
and Paula Fredrickson admits this. Hallucinations are private, individual events. A hallucination happens only inside one brain. You cannot share
Okay.
it with another person like Wi-Fi. Huh?
Okay.
Because you cannot transmit. Chemical imbalance, trauma memory, sensory misfiring, neurological dysfunction. So two people cannot hallucinate the same thing at the same moment. Much more 11 or 120 or 500. The apostolic experiences do not fit any non-psychological category. The record shows different types of encounters. Mary Magdalene alone, Peter alone, two disciples on the road, 10 apostles together, Mary Magdalene alone. Oh, when Mary Magdalene saw Jesus, and then Peter alone, and then two disciples on the road, 10 apostles together,
120 in the upper room.
11
But
apostles
but
together,
can I just
7.
say something? Can I say something?
Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, brother, go ahead.
I will look more into it. But yeah, the reason why I came in here mostly was because I wanted it to be clear that Dave, the news unit, was allowed to come back. And I wish you all a very good night. Okay.
Okay,
Peace
good
be
night,
with you.
brother.
Likewise,
Peace
brother,
be with you.
likewise.
Thank you.
Ang dami kong gustong sabihin kaso lang limitado ang English ko eh.
Ay, pareho tayo.
limited yung wifi.
Limited wifi. Oh, sige,
Hindi ko
alas 10 na
masabi-sabi.
ng gabi, so...
Saka maliban pa
Sige.
sa hindi ko masabi-sabi Brother Jando, yung nakakalimutan ko pa yung mga words. Mahirap
Oh.
pag hindi tayo sanay magsalita ng English eh.
Ibig sabihin, kailangan tayo mag-practice. Ate Edna, paturuan mo kami kay Darren. Yung anak ni Ate Edna, yun ang translator dito na nandito yun. Meron akong kinakatikes na na English. Si Darren pinapaharap ko. Sabi ko lang, tulungan mo ko Darren, you help me. Because I'm not good in English, I'm not graduate.
I'm not graduate.
I am nosebleed. Then Darren helped me. He speaks to the one I am talking to with clear words. Darren, Ate Edna's
Pero ano
son.
siya, yung ano siya, tawag dito yung
Cool lang, cool.
I mean what I mean hindi sa kanyang appearance, yung ano siya, yung paniniwala niya ba is ano siya yung
Parang shaking, no? Shaking.
contradictory sa kanyang pinaniniwalaan kasi sabi niya, yung tinanong ko siya, naniniwala siya daw siya kay Jesus, di ba? Naniniwala siya kay Jesus na si Jesus ay nag-exist dito. Okay, sabi ko, sige, naniniwala ka kay Jesus. So, sa paanong paraan mo siya pinaniniwalaan? Dahil sinabi daw sa history. Sa ibig sabihin, history lang siya naniniwala. Pero kinalaunan sabi naman niya, I believe in Jesus, I believe in His apostles. So sabi ko, so kung naniniwala ka sa kanyang apostles, naniniwala ka ba na ang sumulat ng Biblia ay kanyang mga apostles? Sabi niya, I believe. Kaya nga daw sa ibang part ng Bible naniniwala siya. Contradiction na po 'yun. Bakit yung part lang ng Bible ang pinaniniwalaan mo kung ang mga apostoles na sumulat noon ay pinaniniwalaan mo? Oh. So, mayroon siyang denial sa kanyang sarili na I don't know kung bakit, no, pero contradiction sa kanyang pinaniniwalaan. Kasi okay lang sana kung sabihin niya na hindi ako naniniwala sa mga apostoles. Okay lang sana 'yon. Maano pa 'yon, ma-justify pa niya 'yon na part lang ng Bible ang ang paniniwalaan ko. Okay pa 'yon kasi ang sabi ng history kasi may Jesus talaga na lumakad sa mundong ito. Ang sabi ng Bible, may Jesus lumakad sa mundong ito. So, yung part na yun, paniniwalaan ko. Pero pag sinabi mo na pinaniniwalaan niyang apostol, tapos tinanong ko pa siya, so, naniniwala ka ba na ang sumulat ng Biblia ay ang mga apostol ang mga apostol ni Jesus na pinaniniwalaan mo? Sabi niya, oo daw. Kaya nga may part ng Bible na naniniwala siya kasi ang sumulat niyan ay ang mga apostolis mga apostolos ni Kristo na pinaniniwalaan ko. So kung yun ang paniniwala mo, tapos biglang sasabihin mo na hindi ako naniniwala sa part na yan, so ibig sabihin, you are contradicting your stand or your belief. So hindi siya consistent sa kanyang sa kanyang sarili.
I wish may
Kaibigan.
magtanong about spiritual warfare pero foreigner ang magtanong para pasagutin sa body rumor.
Kaibigan pala ni David pala yung pangalan ng pastors, no? So sana pagbalik uli ni pastor, ayan, alam na niya na pwede siyang bumalik. Sana makinig din siya.
Natuwa ako dito sa mga viewers natin dito sa Kaabag Simba kasi nag-i-English din sila.
English speaking na rin sila, no?
Nag-i-English din silang lahat eh. Actually, magaling pa sila mag-English sa atin eh.
So,
Nakakatuwa.
kaibigan pala siya ni so pagpasok ni David, maganda siya kasi sabi naman niya open naman daw siya kaya nga nagtatanong siya sa atin, sabi niya Norwegian na yan, sabi open naman siya kaya siya nagtatanong. So at least nabigyan natin ng liwanag yung sinasabi niya yung dapat you can see them by their fruits. So napaliwanagan na natin yon na gusto niya maging holy dapat yung mga tao, hindi ganoon. So binibigyan natin siya ng uti-uti ng aral ng simbahan at so open naman siya kaya siya nagtatanong eh. Kaya sana pagdating ni Pastor David yan next time, pwede natin papasukin uli. Ano rin yun eh, baka naka-live yun Bro Jando para makadami rin siya ng viewers siguro. So pampadagdag yun yung live niya.
Hindi, ganito. Ang sa atin kasi dito yung kasi nasabi na kasi ni David na kahit anong sabihin natin, hindi siya maniniwala.
Yun.
So,
Doon.
kapag makikipag-usap lang tayo sa tao kasi gusto lang natin magkasubukan tayo, hindi maganda yun eh.
Hindi.
It's
Mas
not
maganda talaga
fruitful
na,
eh.
mas maganda talaga na
Yeah.
magkasubukan kasi
Oo,
what
pwede rin
if,
baka mabuksan
oh,
ng isip niya
o
sa
baka
tamang
baka mabuksan ng
paliwanag.
isip
Oo.
niya. Oh,
Sa tamang
that's the
paliwanag
point.
kasi yan eh. Nasa tamang
Pero
paliwanag. Baka wala kasi
kung siya na
nagpapaliwanag
mismo ang
siguro sa
magsabi,
kanya.
kung siya na mismo ang magsabi tapos yun ang kanyang prinsipyo, kahit ano man ang sabihin niyo hindi ako maniniwala. Ako hindi ko na
Ano? Sabi
pag-aaksayan
niya sa
ang
yung Biblia daw, yung part lang. Yung
hindi
part
yung ano ba
I
yung si
want
David ba yung si David, na
si
sabi di
David
ba,
na pastor.
ang sabi ni David kasi yung unang pumasok dito na kahit anong sabihin ng punto po punto hindi siya maniniwala.
Hmm.
Oh, yun
I-reject
ang
na.
sinabi niya. Kung
I
sa
will
kanya na
reject
mismo,
all.
kung sa kanya na mismo nanggaling yun, parang ang sa atin lang nito parang para lang tayo may makausap na ganyan. So hindi rin maganda sa part natin, parang I don't know kung ano ang
I-test
tingin niyo,
natin,
pero
Brother John Ray. Mas maganda i-test natin para ating malaman kasi pagpasok niya, let us make this clear. Let us make this clear.
sabagay
Are you
kasi
here?
isang beses pa naman yung
Oh.
pumasok siya, no. Ang sabi kasi ni Paul, pag dalawang
Nauna
beses
lang yung
ayaw
ano
pa
niya
rin.
doon, yung kanyang anger tsaka pride.
Ang sabi kasi ni Paul, dalawang beses, pag hindi pa rin siya makinig sa inyo, wag nyo na siyang kausapin. So, gusto ko lang kasing maging kahit pa paano biblical ba. Hindi yung dahil gusto lang natin kahit na ayaw niya maniwala. Ayaw ko naman ng ganun. Parang makikipagyabangan na lang tayo, parang ganun. Hindi naman kasi maganda yun eh. Yun lang sa akin doon. Kasi sa kanya kasi mismo nanggaling eh. Kahit anong sabihin nyo, hindi na ako maniniwala. So what for? Di ba? So yun lang sa akin doon. Na hindi naman natin masusubok ang galing natin dahil sa taong hindi naniniwala. Hindi naman ganun eh. Kasi facts kasi ang ating itinuturo dito. So parang sa akin is wag nating isubok ang ating katotohanan ng daladala dahil lang sa isang peke na ayaw naman makinig sa katotohanan. Yun ang punto ko doon. Pero pwede pa naman kasi isang beses pa naman siya pumasok. So pangalawang beses pag pumasok yung si David, kausapin pa rin natin in a nice way, in a good way, no? Na yun nga baka sakali. Pero pag may pangatlo pa tapos ganun pa rin, I suggest wag na. Yun ang aking kasi yan ang sabi ng Bible eh. Dalawang beses pag ayaw pa rin ayaw makinig sa inyo, hayaan nyo na.
Sabi niya, Bro Jando, you're well known here, Jando. In Norway. A lot of people
Hindi ko
watching
akalain
your
na
program. A lot of people watching your program, ba?
hindi ko akalain na nalala niya pangalan ko. Yan, na-surprise ako doon. Oh, you remember my name. Na-surprise ako doon. At hindi ko kinakala na na napapanood tayo sa kanyang programa. Kasi ang akala ko lang pumasok siya to para magkipagsubukan. Yun lang naman eh. Hindi ko naman nakalain na naka-live sila.
Sa Norway daw, bro, maraming nakikinig sa iyo. Siguro mga Pilipino diyan, sa Norway. Sa buong Norway, bro, hindi lang siya.
Sabi niya Brother Angel, buong mundo.
Here in Norway, sabi niya, yes.
Jando, sabi niya, Jando, you are very famous worldwide.
Even here in Norway, sabi niya, you're well known, sabi niya, famous, sabi niya. Famous ka na daw, bro.
So, kung ma-famous tayo ang ating programa, kung ma-famous ating programa.
Ikaw lang naman nakilala niya. Tinanong pa nga niya, ano yung programa niyo? Sabi punto por punto. Ano yung punto por punto? Hindi ko na alam eh. So ikaw lang talaga ang famous, hindi ang program.
Dapat si Lord ang
hindi the whole program.
Ikaw daw.
To God be the glory yan. Pag na-famous ang
ikaw daw yung famous, bro. Ikaw sabi niya, you are Jando, famous here.
In Norway, sabi niya.
So,
not the program, but you.
Sige, maguling mensahe na tayo.
Nahiya pa, nakahiyaan.
Maguling mensahe na tayo, no? Siguro, kailangan
sikat na si Brother Jando sa buong mundo, mga kapatid.
Siguro, kailangan natin mag-establish ng punto por punto English para meron tagapagsalita doon sa labas.
Ayun, magaling mag-English.
Sabi ko kay Ate Edna, si Darin yung ating ipresenta dyan. Sabi ni Ate Edna, anak ko, hindi na
May naano
matutulog
din,
yung...
may naano lang ako naalala na ano niya ganina no na tanong na about doon sa gusto ano ko
Uy, someone is calling.
ipaliwanag ko sa Tagalog kasi nahirapan kasi ako ipa-explain sa English yun eh. No, yung tanong niya kasi kaganina mga kapatid, kung tayo daw ang Katoliko, no?
Yun lang
Summarize
ha.
ko na lang.
Someone is calling.